Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 76 will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good.
Striding into the box, Tyler Anthony, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tyler Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week.
Hitter.
8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
So stepping in, Kyle Farmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Farmer.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Engel has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Not shortstop, Zach Vinci.
Soft liner to the right side. Spin throw to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
So striding in, Stuart Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 1-2. Now the runner breaks for the plate. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Barons are out in front here, 3-2. Stepping into the box, number 2. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sosa, base runner at first with 1 out. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Birmingham leads this thing 3-2. Leading off the inning, Tyler Anthony, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tyler Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Standing in, Blake Rutherford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this is, they could certainly roll too.
Cleanly. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they would. So coming to the plate, Matt Skoll. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The runs up and gets this one down. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Barons are out in front here, 3-2. Ready once again, Tyler Anthony, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Number 2 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Birmingham leads this thing 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Blake Rutherford. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a glove flip for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Tyler Anthony, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
1-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Engel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. The Barons are out in front here, 6-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 2. He flew out in his last at bat. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 6-2.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
4 hits.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Corey Pena gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Into the box now, Andrew Vaughn. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch. To the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Digging in, Tyler Anthony. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tyler Anthony.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Rutherford going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sosa, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ripped on the ground to first. Anthony is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping in, Tyler Anthony. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Tyler Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel coasts under it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Barons are out in front here, 4-1. Now at the plate, Blake Rutherford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. First. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Tyler
Now
Anthony. He
First
flew out in
baseman.
his last at-bat.
Tyler Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. This is hit high and deep out to left. Hoskins racing back, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Ready now, Blake Rutherford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Birmingham leads this thing 5-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Anthony. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's set and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Engel racing back at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Coming to the plate now, number 25. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Roman comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Skoll. No hits to this point.
Matt Skoll.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Ryan Goins. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Comes set and the 0-1. Run gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
For the victorious Barons. 5.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, interesting story here, Matt. This guy went from the College World Series at TCU to the World Series with the Kansas City Royals his rookie year. Lefty has a good three-pitch mix. Good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour, hard curveball, and he has the straight changeup. If he brings the curveball and the changeup to the mix, he could be really tough.
Anthony.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team's...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
At the plate, Tyler Anthony. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in now, number 89. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. Chattanooga leads it here 7-1. So striding forward now, Tyler Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Number 89 is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Tyler Anthony.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out with the man at first. This is skied into short left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Seventh inning coming up. The Lookouts lead it 7-2. Stepping up now, Tyler Anthony. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Tyler Anthony.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hoskins giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the set. Ready for another shot now, Mitch Roman. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Farmer over to his left. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's one away now.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Freddie Boyle, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Settling in now, Tyler Anthony, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Engel has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Ryan Goins. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The ground is short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now batting, Blake Rutherford, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. Chattanooga leads it here 2-0. At the plate, Tyler Anthony, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Now batting, number 25.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Farmer looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Striding in once again, Stuart Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-2. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. At the plate, Courtney Hawkins. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Hawkins.
The 1-1. Now both runners are breaking. Goins fields it cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Lookouts lead it 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tyler Anthony, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Anthony will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Tyler Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now to the plate, number 6. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Number 6.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. First. Scooped up on the... And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping into the box, Matt Skoll. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating.
Stepping in, Tyler Anthony. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Tyler Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left. Striding in, Blake Rutherford. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, number 90. Roller
toward the hole. Anthony. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in, Tyler Anthony.
The first baseman, Tyler Anthony.
First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Hit down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Chattanooga Lookouts get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Tristan Archer earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Minor League Baseball is live and
And
on
now,
the air on the
yo,
show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ricky Nolasco gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some.
Now at the plate, Tyler Anthony. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tyler Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Batting
in
third,
now, Kyle Farmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Farmer.
The 0-2 home. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Number 19 is there, and he has it for the out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Fourth, the shortstop, Zach Vinci.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner goes for second, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. So digging in now, Christian Robinson.
Fifth, the center fielder, Christian Robinson.
This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner.
First and second now, one man out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jamie Westbrook.
The second, this could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Tyler Anthony. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tyler Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Robinson has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Chattanooga leads it here 1-0. Into the box, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, number 2.
Drop down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Anthony fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Tyler Anthony. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Tyler Anthony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make
So the lineup flips over
now
and
batting.
digging in, number 19. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a dive, but he's back in there. A 1 pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Anthony.
Tyler Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Westbrook moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Anthony.
High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Kirby Snead gets the call.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4 runs.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 7, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Kyle Farmer.
Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Striding into the box, Tyler Anthony. He singled his last time up.
Anthony.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
A tag for 1 onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Alberto Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rosario.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corner. So striding in, Eduardo Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out, all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to.
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 7. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Working for the punch out, and oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always stepping into the box. Alberto Rosario. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Set to deliver on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Farmer brings it in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Digging in and looking for more. Tyler Anthony already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Standing in, Tyler Anthony, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Jackson Generals took the lead.